My walls got blood on the carpet, so I have to replace that as well.
What are these people doing to get blood on upholstery and fabrics in these Airbnbs? Oh my God, are they in a...
Excuse me?
Are they in a body bag or are they wrapped up in a sheet? Is that a body bag or a sheet?
Looks like I'm seeing some of my furniture from the Airbnb listed for sale on Facebook.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Having an Airbnb was supposed to be a dream for real estate investors. It was a way to have additional properties that would give passive income without having a long-term tenant, which means you were able to have more control over your property and what you wanted to do with it without having to worry about long-term leases or tenants needing to find another place to live if you wanted to do something like sell the property or perhaps move in there yourself. But for some of these Airbnb hosts, this dream turned into a real nightmare. Today we're taking a look at the aftermath that some of these Airbnb hosts have encountered after their short-term renters vacated the property. And let me warn you, it's not just messy, it's career ending. Some of these people should be banned from renting from anywhere ever again.
So our tenants said the house was leaking, and it's leaking because they put an air conditioner not in the window, and the water leaked down through the floor and ruined our entire floor. So this was done by the tenant. They said, the house is leaking. Everything is leaking, blah, blah, blah. So it leaked through, so if you were to go upstairs...
Oh my God. Okay, I was about to say, it's just water, mop it up. That was leaking for a while. Look at the ceiling in the basement. That is some serious, serious damage. Oh my God. So all of these clips, I pulled myself from TikTok, but I have to be honest and say I have not watched a lot of them in their entirety because some of them are a little bit long. And I also like to have genuine reactions with you guys. There's a bubble in the freaking basement ceiling. Oh, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed.
We're standing the same area as where we just were upstairs. And it leaked through a bunch of places in the floor because the tenant, again, didn't put the AC outside the window and it leaked in. So...
Okay, hold on. I know I stopped it and was running my mouth.
So it leaked through, so if you were to go upstairs, we're standing the same area as where we just were upstairs.
Slow down, let us see it. Oh my God.
And it leaked through a bunch of places.
If it were me filming that, I would be crying. I would be crying. Oh my God, the damage.
A beautiful house has been trashed.
Oh my God.
There's vomit on the table.
Oh my gosh. So something else too. So I will say, I do not own multiple properties. However, my brother does. And my brother has an Airbnb. And I was talking to him about it because it's something that interested me. I mean, it was. I always thought that I would be the type to get into real estate. Some of you guys, if you've been long-term followers of mine, you probably have heard me say that if I was to do a career shift, I would look into becoming a real estate agent like my brother. I love the idea of owning property. I love the idea of selling things and selling property. So that could have been a very likely career shift for myself. But the one thing that was keeping me from buying properties was the fact that I would have to have people live in them, because if I didn't, what would be the point of having additional properties if they weren't generating some sort of revenue, right? This right here is reminding me why I wouldn't want to have tenants. I don't trust people to take care of my property like I would. But I started this entire rambling session with, I asked my brother about how much he charges in cleaning fees for his Airbnb. And he was telling me that there's a lot of people that charge these astronomical cleaning fees, that they keep the overnight rent low, but they charge a lot for cleaning fees to make up for any damages or having, to pay someone to come in and clean up if a guest is very, very messy. Now I understand why people out there have $200 cleaning fees for their Airbnbs. Wow.
All the glassware's broken. Pictures are broken. Rubbish galore. Absolute pigs. Broken doors. Couch has got blood on it. Floors are like disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
Walls have been punched in. People have weed on the walls. Shit on the walls. Just disgusting.
How long did they stay there? Yes, this person says, turn it into a permanent rental home and a house for a deserving family that needs a home. Yeah. I think that after some of these people, you know, get enough of these Airbnb guests that they just say, Airbnb, I'm just renting it full time to somebody. But then you also have to be conscientious of who you rent it to long term. Because if a short term renter can do this over a weekend or a week, think about what someone could do to the house after a year-long lease. You get what I'm saying? I don't see anything in the comments about how long the renter was here. Maybe she'll say.
A brand new house, literally trashed. I'm not even going to show you the vomit on the wall in there because it's disgusting. They've smashed everything. They've broken glass, trash cupboards, broken front doors.
Oh my gosh.
Smashed windows.
Oh my gosh.
And the sad thing is, smashed mirrors. This was a beauty.
I hope that they get like longer than 7 years of bad luck. They smashed that beautiful mirror.
Beautiful mirror. Smashed side tables, vomited in beds, put holes in walls.
That's someone's body.
And just trashed beautiful things. A beautiful house has
Monsters.
So at 2 a.m, I got a message from my neighbor saying that my Airbnb property had a party and it was a bunch of underage drinking.
Oh my God.
And that the cops were called and that there was a physical altercation in the middle of the street. So I am going to go over there. We have canceled the reservation. Technically their checkout isn't until 11 a.m. But because the reservation is now canceled, we told them that as a courtesy they had to leave by 8 a.m. But technically they are allowed to be kicked out at any moment now. So
Okay, good. So that's good to know. Yeah, if you're hearing that there are complaints and they are doing things that are violating your policies, such as having parties, if they're doing something illegal like allowing underage drinking, which you don't even need to have underage drinking in a policy to be like, hey, get the fuck out. Right? I don't have to have that in my policy. It's illegal. It's good to know that you can kick them out at any time. So the fact that they were allowed to stay until even 8 a.m. is a courtesy. And it's probably because she's not near the rental. She probably has to travel there.
And this will just kind of be an adventure that I'm going to take you guys on with me. Wish me luck.
Oh my God, there's someone on the couch when she walks in. There's someone on the couch when she walks in.
Are you Nicholas? How are you Nicholas? Okay, well, you guys are dressed up.
She's going so fast. Is there a person in the pantry?
What the fuck?
Oh my God, are they in a...
Excuse me?
Are they in a body bag? Or are they wrapped up in a sheet? Is that a body bag or a sheet? Is that a body bag or a sheet?
Hello? Oh my God.
Okay, they're alive.
Hi.
Oh my, what is that all over the bed? Is that puke? Gum.
A panic.
Are you fucking kidding me?
In the door.
Everybody again wants to do Airbnb. This is kind of the situation you run into. Individual who doesn't care, started doing a drug party, those are nos, standing around, ask them to leave, still haven't left, doesn't want to leave, and you basically have to threaten them, unfortunately.
Yeah, and these are the things that people don't think about when they're like, I want to buy a house and do an Airbnb. This is the kind of stuff that they don't think could happen to them, and it's happening more and more frequently, frankly, because society just doesn't give a shit. People think it's not my house, I'm just going to do whatever I want, and a lot of these people don't even really have money, so if they get sued or have their credit card charged, it's not really going to have any sort of effect, and it leaves the host screwed over.
Okay, guys, checking in at the Airbnb after we've had some guests stay for about 9 days.
9 days. Yay, she's telling us how long, finally.
I'll show you the woes of some of the guests when they check in to an Airbnb. This is what it looks like. Mind you, there are house rules for trash and trying to make the place look as nice as possible the way you got.
So I am also planning to do a video of the other side of Airbnb nightmares, which is not the host nightmare side, but the guest nightmare side, because those do exist too. There are good guests that deal with horrible Airbnb hosts. So that video is coming. Make sure that you're subscribed. But a lot of what I'm hearing renters say is that the hosts' rules are too extreme. Like, a lot of hosts have very strict rules about trash, like, I'm gonna charge you X amount. If I have to pick up your trash, you need to take your trash out. There needs to not be any dishes dirty. If the dishes are dirty, I'm gonna charge you extra for a cleaning fee. And so there are a lot of guests that are annoyed by this because they feel like an Airbnb is kind of like a hotel. Like, they should just be able to leave things the way they are and then have a maid come in and clean up everything. Well, Airbnbs aren't exactly like this. People still treat them like this, even though they're not like this. So I know that she just said that she has some rules about trash in her policy, and it looks like these renters just completely ignored them.
But this is what I came to see. This is a kitchen area. So instead of taking out the trash, this is what I'm seeing here.
It's a lot of trash.
On the dining room chair, pizza boxes on the dining table, walking into the kitchen, dirty pots, plates that are not soaked, utensils, things left on the counter.
There was a potato.
The stove is dirty. So I'm just showing you what people do when they stay at an Airbnb. It's nice to have an Airbnb, guys, but this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. This is all the stuff they left, so I thought I'd just share it with you. So this is the entire kitchen area. All right, so we're going back around. Yep, we have to look at this again. I'm not sure what all this is. This is ridiculous. Trash cans full. All right, now we're walking to the bedroom area. Bedroom number 1. All right, towels, iron, rugs, hair, the bed. Mind you, these people have stayed for more than a week. So this is bedroom number 1. Right. All right, now let's go into the bathroom and see what's going on over here. This is the bathroom, guys. Yeah. Bathroom floor. Yep, there it is.
It just
Shower.
looks like they were just super lazy and just didn't pick up anything.
Yep, trash, commode. All right, so let's go into bedroom number 2. This is it, drink left on the
Drink
pillows.
left on the bed pillar.
This is the bedroom.
What?
Yep. Rugs again. This is the closet. All right. Yep. So basically, this is I don't know, Airbnb nightmare.
That's not as bad as some that we've seen, though. That's just people throwing shit on the floor and not picking up after themselves. Oh boy, she is in tears. I have a feeling that if I were to have an Airbnb and encounter something like this, I would cry. I'm already relating to her.
When you stay at an Airbnb, your cleaning fee does not cover things like rearranging the entire house, okay? We as hosts do not have time to do that. And then when we say no pets, don't tell me that a cat is a service animal, because according to the ADA rules, it is not. I should not be finding all my rugs ruined with cat pee and cat litter throughout the house. It's not okay, guys.
Yeah, and if you're, seriously, okay, I understand. You want to bring your cat to an Airbnb. I get it. I love my cats. I do say cats. Claudia has a friend. We adopted a boy cat that was also a stray. I have a soft spot in my heart for strays. And I would love to take her places with me if I, went anywhere. So I understand wanting to bring your cat. But if there are strict rules against pets, why not try to hide it? Why are you going to be so brazen that you're just gonna let your cat pee all over rugs and leave litter and food evidence in the corners of a room? Like, clean up after yourself, especially if you're breaking rules. Jeez. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, broken chair. That's nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Broken. Wow. So shower head can't go in there. Oh, tub full of towels. At least they gathered up all the towels. Cat toy. Okay. And it says, believe it or not, I didn't even show you the complete disarray the house was in, from rearranged furniture to cat scratches on several tables. This also forced us to change all AC filters prematurely, replace the broken shower head, clean stains from the upholstery, and buy rugs and comforters, all before a same-day check-in. There was another person coming to rent the same day. Oh, today has me ready to throw in more than just the towel. I get it.
Oh my god, look at the garden. What the heck?
Oh my, what did they do to this house? What is all this crap?
Species.
Is this a long-term renter?
Look at the flares.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just bad this.
You broke the door. Look at this. Look at the carpet.
That was a new one.
This is why I wouldn't want to be a landlord right here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So your doors are that's what I'm going to do. Order them. That's a
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I should have brought masks.
Oh my gosh. What?
Oh my god.
Broke the toilet lid? Shattered glass. Oh my gosh. Glass doors. Why would people do this?
That is room. Is that the one with the extra night?
Oh my god.
Honest question, after seeing all these videos, would you want to be a landlord? And you can't necessarily say that it's just picking the best tenants, because tenants can put on a show. And with Airbnb guests, you have no idea what kind of people these are. They're just staying short term. You have no idea. You don't do credit checks. You don't have them fill out applications. They are just like basically renting out your house as a hotel. You have no idea who these people are. Would you still do it after all these? Let me know in the comments.
Rented my house out on Airbnb, and this is what happened. 29th of January, I got a same day booking request. I was super excited because I actually needed the money, but this is what happened. You can see they started damaging a lot of stuff, took some of my cushions, threw my router down.
Took some of your cushions? They just took the couch cushions.
My home security and my Amazon Alexa. Broke my TV screen, punched holes in the walls, broke my shelf, broke my table, bought a new one and chairs. As you can see, there's still tags on them. Ruined all the carpet, stole my comforter.
You stole the damn comforter and the couch cushions. These renters can't be for real.
Replaced my sheets, broke my shower caddy and poured bleach down this tub, and I just got this refinished and I have to redo it all over again. Poked hella holes into my doors, scratched up my walls, got blood on the carpet, so I have to replace that as well.
What are these people doing to get blood on upholstery and fabrics in these Airbnbs? Like, why are they getting blood on things? What are they doing?
All my towels and sheets for each bedroom. Broke more than half my glasses, more than half my coffee mugs and my wine glasses, and then bought these and replaced them. Broke my cabinet, put random ass food in here. Dumped bags of cake, yes, bags of cake in here, and open food, and guess what, more cake.
Oh my
Stole
gosh.
half my silverware, don't know where it's at. Pots and pans also gone. Threw bones.
They probably didn't steal the silverware, they probably threw it away. They were probably like, and threw silverware in the trash. That's probably where it is.
And a lot of other stuff down the sink, and guess what? Now there's water that stopped up here, so I have to call a plumber.
I'm literally just coming to this property, not been here for quite a few days actually, because there was a tenant that was in here, service accommodation Airbnb, and I'm fuming. They've left it an absolute mess. No, I am fuming. No, who in the right mind? I don't know. Oh my God. I'm actually scared to see everything else right now. What even is that? They've broken the blind as well. Now I need to see the rest of the house. Guys. Ew. Ew. Like, who leaves a hotel, hostel, whatever, and you don't even lay the bed? You don't even do that in your own house. Right, this is absolutely ridiculous. Not even laid any bed. Who raised you? Toilet roll on the floor, nice. Wonder what that was for. Do they expect me to wash all their dishes? That did not come with the price of the room, honey. No.
You better bake it into your cleaning fee before the next renters come in. I would imagine that a lot of Airbnb hosts have no idea what they're in for until they encounter something like this, and then they're going in there and revising their policies. Wow. The last video clip that I have to show you today is a little bit different because it's an Airbnb host that's not necessarily dealing with damage done by their renter, but the fact that they caught their renter trying to sell the furniture out of their Airbnb. This Airbnb guest is trying to sell the furniture out of her Airbnb on Facebook Marketplace. Check this out.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Denise, the owner of the Airbnb you're staying at. Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah?
Looks like I'm seeing some of my furniture from the Airbnb listed for sale on Facebook.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. Uh-huh. Sure. Even him saying that, he sounded guilty.
So my property manager found furniture from the Airbnb you're staying at listed on Facebook Marketplace.
So how the you know it was me? What if it's your property manager trying to sell the stuff?
The Facebook account has the same profile as the one from your Airbnb account.
Duh.
Just relax, okay? All your stuff's still here. I'm taking the ad down right now.
Okay, that would be great, but I'm also going to have to ask you to leave.
What the hell? I paid for the whole week.
I'll refund the money for the remaining days, but I am going to have to ask you to leave.
I don't want a refund.
Look, what you did was just not cool. I can't risk having you stay at my Airbnb any longer.
Nope, I'm not going anywhere.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
What I want to do is stay here 3 more days. That's how much I paid for. I don't want to hear your any more from you again. Just relax.
Damn. Let me know what you think. Are these Airbnb host nightmares enough to keep you from wanting to have tenants? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, also don't forget to hit the like button if you like content like this, and also subscribe. ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.